Sprocket Systems.
Distinctive by design.
Baker 61,
By
David,
design.
take two.
By design.
Camera.
By design.
Marker.
By design.
And action.
By design.
Sprocket Systems Sound Library, Laser Sword Tape, Dolby Tone.
Magnetic Reference Laboratory, reproducer test tape, 1000 hertz at reference fluxivity.
Good afternoon, Sprocket.
Sound design has always existed since we've had sound film.
Let me transfer you to Ben Burtt and Gary Summers.
Someone has always been responsible for deciding what was going to be in the soundtrack.
I mean, I think the main thing with sound design is that you start earlier in the project and you follow the project all the way through. That's really how sound design
The
works.
term sound design started getting some use about 5 or 6 years ago by people such as myself and a few others who were doing both sound editing and mixing.
The things we do are done on other films. We record sounds,
So you had recording,
we edit sounds,
you had sound
we
editing,
mix sounds.
you had sound mixing, and there were 3 separate teams of people generally on
And
films.
the way we like to do it, and I think it's better this way, is that one person supervises the concept all the way through, or makes sure that the continuity continues.
You should talk to Tom Kobayashi. Let me try his line for you.
It's like building a house. I mean, it's like, it's nice to have the interior decorator start when you start construction so that you know that you're going to do coverings here or wallpaper over here. And those decisions are made as you go along. You're going to have a more put together house.
Hi, Randy. I have a call for you.
A director may say to me when we're looking at a scene in the film, see this guy come out of this house and get in the car and take off. Well, we need some sound there. I may go away and make a recording of a car that's about like that car that I see on the screen doing those things, backing up and driving off. I play that for the director, and the director says, well, yeah, that's that kind of car, but this guy's a killer. This is not the point we're making. And what he means is that it's important to the director that every possible thing in that scene reinforce the idea that this guy is a villain. So the car that he gets in probably needs to sound a little more vicious than an actual 68 Chevy Impala. And very, very few people will ever say to me after looking at a film, those tire squeals were ridiculous. That would never happen in reality. People believe it. And that's one of the big powers that sound has, I think, in film.
Another power sound has is that you can, put different sounds together, work with them, and create whole new sounds. It's like an additive art form.
The moment that I saw a painting of the lightsaber, I think that part of what I saw was based on some sounds in the very old Flash Gordon serials, actually.
Slim chance. Yes, but our only one.
I discovered that there was a motor on a projector, a movie projector at USC, which made almost that proper sound of the old Flash Gordon serials. It might have even been a motor that they recorded. So I recorded that. And then I felt that really wasn't quite right, though, because I felt that it didn't have a feeling of scintillation to it, sort of a sparkling aspect it didn't have. It had just a buzz. So I recorded some static in the back of the television set I had at the time by placing a condenser microphone very near the back of the picture tube, and you actually picked up a very nasty buzz. And I took that sputtering sound and the hum of this motor on the projector and combined the two, just mixed them together on 2 tracks of the tape recorder. This was the basic sound from which all the lightsaber noises were then derived. The movements of the swords were created by playing that sound over a speaker in a room and then re-recording the sound with a handheld microphone which could be waved around and moved around in front of the speaker, which was playing this hum. And you could whiz the microphone by the speaker very quickly and get a as it, like it went by. And it was this aspect of giving the sound some dynamics which helped it really to seem like it really belonged with the swords when it was finally synchronized with the visuals.
In short, I think what's best about Sprockets is the people here. When media people come, people from television especially, to do stories about Lucasfilm, the easiest thing for them to grab onto is always high tech and equipment and knobs and dials and digital, and I've always thought that was a shame because we have all of that here. It's true, but machines are stupid compared to people, and they will be for a long time.
Sprocket Systems.
Distinctive by design.
Okay, folks, it's a wrap.